Rue sat in the office and watched the gathering below. Santa had rustled up a very handsome selection of elves and was giving them a stern lecture. He was mid-order when he looked up at her. A bright spark came into his eyes. His whole demeanor changed. Rue sipped at her tea as he bounded up the stairs.
"How long have they been gone?"
She looked at the tanned face, surrounded by the snow-white hair that was his trademark. "Pardon?" He took her cup from her hands and set it on the table before he lifted her by her arms.
"Rue, how long have they been gone?"
She grinned. "Some have been gone since October. You have to figure out where they are. We didn't make it easy." Santa let her go and sat behind his desk.
"Why? Why now?"
"It was time. We have walked around you long enough, trying not to put pressure on you. We know you miss her, but we exist as well." Rue resumed her seat and picked up her tea. Santa looked surprised.
"Of course I miss her, but you could have said something. It has been decades since she was with us. You never said anything."
"You shut us away and tried to pretend we didn't exist. How do you think that made us feel? You are so good at knowing what everyone else wants. Why did it fail you with those who depended on you?"
He winced. "I have selected 8 good candidates for the team. Will you take a look at them and see if the matches are correct?"
Rue sighed. "You trust my judgment?"
"I always have. We have been together far longer than the team has. I trust you, Rue. That has never changed."
She snorted. "I doubt that. Well, did you want me to examine them now?"
"It would help. They don't know how to find your ladies."
She stayed in her chair, and she lifted her feet up to Santa's desk. "Send them in one by one. I will tell you what I think."
"You can't decide if they are in a group?"
"Nope. Send them in with a band of the match you figured out. I will see if it is any good." She set her teacup down. "You will have to send them back through time." He nodded.
"I am willing to expend the energy, but we need that team."
Rue smiled, tapped her teacup, and refilled it at her command. "In that case, send in the first offering." Santa sighed and got to his feet.
"Your roots are showing."
She smirked and lifted her teacup to his in salute, inhaling the peppermint that she loved so dearly. She eyed the elf coming through the door with Dasher's collar in hand, and she narrowed her eyes. The two of them vibrated a lovely golden brown. "You will do." He paused.
"Don't you need to know my name?"
"Nope. Next." She flapped her hand at the amused elf, and he turned his wide shoulders to leave the office. The choices that Santa had made went along well for the first 6, but when she got to Donner's match, she paused. "Nope, you won't do. Sorry. She is a little darker on the inside. She needs someone who is a little more anchored." Rue lifted her hand, used her magic to pull, and caught the collar. "Next." When the elf left, the next came in. The smell of candy wafted off him, and he carefully held Blitzen's band in his hand. Her team member would be safe with him. "Good, you can go. Remember that she likes to be useful. She always enjoyed having busy hands." He inclined his head.
"Yes, ma'am."
He left as well, and Santa came in.
"Why did you toss Randall out?"
"He isn't stable enough for Donner. She needs a man with a home, a base of operations, a house or something. He also needs to have a dark side. She does, so they need to match and meld that way." Santa lifted his tablet from his desk, and he flicked his fingers swiftly across the screen.
"How about this?"
Rue read the dossier and covered her mouth as she chuckled. "This will do very well. Donner is a holiday decorator. This is going to be perfectly odd."